Happy New Year, my darlings. I trust quite a few of us are still in decluttering mode. So let's start with Empties. I do love to prefix these videos with, I do love a good beauty haul. I love to watch them. But on my channel, I prefer to do beauty empties. Why? Because beauty hauls are more of a show and tell, while beauty empties is a show, tell, and know. There's quite a lot here. I need to gather myself. Give me a moment. Let's start with the miscellaneous stuff. I've got 2 packs of the unbleached cotton pads from Muji. Absolutely love this. I will continue to yarn about them for as long as I can. As long as I can buy them, I will. I am a cotton pad girly. I still have dreams of the Chanel cotton pads. These are fabulous. We'll constantly repurchase them. I then have the Derma V10 exfoliating foot peel. Fabulous. I use one of these about twice a year. Really deep exfoliation. Your feet will peel, but your feet will be soft for at least 6 to 8 weeks. At least that's what I get. Love these. Love, love, love. I then have a bottle of Clary Sage Hydrosol Floral Water from Mystic Moments. Mystic Moments is the company that I buy my essential oils from. I've been shopping from them for years and I thought, let me just pick up a floral water. This was nice, you know, nothing revolutionary, but the scent was nice. If you like floral waters in your skincare, this brand might be one to check out. They have quite a few. They come in big bottles. You could just dump this into a spray bottle. I was amused. I would buy some again in the future randomly. Next up is the English Rose Moisturizing Body Wash from Yardley. Wow, wow, I didn't see that coming. Pleasantly surprised. The skin was moisturized. The scent of rose filled the bathroom. It left a beautiful scent on the skin. I didn't expect much from the body care from this range because I also have the body lotion and the hand cream, and I actually really like the entire range. Feels beautiful on the skin. The ingredients are pretty decent and you get the scent. I would repurchase this. Definitely recommend for any rose lover. I then have the Liquid Silk from Avon. This is from their Far Away range. Very interesting. I was expecting a body oil and then I got a lotion that dries to a powder finish, and I mean that. The skin is left feeling very powdery. So to me, this gave me a little bit of boudoir vibes. I was intrigued. I was surprised. I didn't expect that. I have a few backups in my beauty stash. The jury is still out. I kind of wish this was a body oil. I feel like I would have loved it a little bit more, but that soft matte powdery finish on the skin, very interesting. Since we're talking about body care, this is the Asian Provocateur Ultra Rich Body Creme. Wow, I didn't see that coming either. Asian Provocateur is one of my favorite scents ever, and I just grabbed this because, you know, I like to layer and it was a cheap price. I think it was about £6. The skin was left very soft. The scent is very strong. I should have bought many of these because I'm currently struggling to find them, but I know I will. When I find them again, I'm going to be buying quite a few. I was impressed. I liked. If you like, I talked about Yardley, a rose scent, another rose scent. This is more youthful, playful, watery. This is grown, this is sexy, this is a bit screechy, a bit harsh. You have to be a rose lover to be interested in this, and a very strong rose lover. I then have the Dr. Organics Aloe Vera Creamy Face Wash. One of my OG products, you know, I've used this for years, maybe 8 years. This is a fabulous cleanser. It has a beautiful foam on the skin. I feel like I've just gotten bored of it. That's why I've not repurchased it in such a long time. I probably should, but I'm not fast. I'm happy I know it. It's a resource, you know, if I'm somewhere and I need a cleanser, I can grab it. It's something I can easily recommend. Great cleanser. Now for the only fancy kind of water I have today, this is the La Roche-Posay Zero Zinc. This is fabulous. If you have oily skin, acne prone skin, and you haven't experimented with zinc in your routine, because zinc has been found to be quite supportive to those skin types, grab this and give it a whirl. I really like it. It does something with tempering the skin's oiliness and kind of just helping you soothe angry skin. It's quite easy to use. It's something you can throw in the beginning of your routine or in the middle of your routine. I like to particularly use it to refresh my skin in the morning. I like it. It's something I highly recommend, especially if you have acne prone skin. Definitely worth checking out. Let's do things that you can find at Superdrug. Of course, I have got the Vitamin E Hydrating Mist, a staple, juicy skin in a bottle. I then have the Bondi & Sands SPF 50, what is this? Face and Body? It doesn't say, it just calls itself SPF 50. Fabulous stuff. The strength of this product is its weakness as well. It is very moisturizing, a little bit too moisturizing for quite a lot of people, but I like it because we live on an ice box and I like to really protect my skin with moisturizing skincare. And I know how to play with it, especially if it's underneath my makeup. I will powder the skin heavily so that things don't move around. But it's something that I've repurchased constantly and I'm happy with it. I definitely recommend it, but keep in mind it is very moisturizing. I then have the anti-blemish blackhead serum from the Deep Action line. This is fabulous. I have called this elegant skincare. For the price, I feel like it's almost free. The way it feels on the skin is beautiful. It has salicylic acid, so it's all about working on the pores. Every time I use this, I wake up in the morning with very polished skin. Love, highly recommend. I've done an in-depth review of this line. I'll make sure to link it down below. Next up, I have the Barry M Drop and Dry Quick Drops with Vitamin E. This is one of those things that you use to dry your manicure really quickly. I feel like I like my Avon one better than this. Even though this did do the job, I didn't quite like it being in this dropper situation. The Avon one I'm mentioning is in a spray bottle, which is a little bit better for me, but I do recommend it. I do feel like it made my manicure dry quick and it gave me that nice salon finish. Let's get into K-Beauty. I have the Face Shop Rice Ceramide Moisturizing Emulsion. Fabulous. This packs such a punch. It is so moisturizing on the skin. This is one of the only K-Beauty products that I've repurchased quite a few times. I think this is my 4th or 5th bottle. A little goes a long way. Just the way it feels so supportive on the skin. A bottle usually lasts me about 6 to 8 months. Fabulous stuff, and for the price it's almost free. I then have the Iunik Propolis Vitamin Sleepy Mask, another fabulous item. It is just a really good moisturizer. Ignore that sleepy mask business, but it feels beautiful on the skin. I find it to be very supportive. It is one of the first ingredients that made me realize how my skin reacts to honey and propolis, and my skin does enjoy those ingredients. I did do an in-depth review of this in my Masking Club series. I'll make sure to link that video down below. This is fabulous. I could use it day and night. Plays well underneath makeup, plays well in an evening routine. Something I've also repurchased quite a few times. I then have the Sulwashoo Overnight Vitalizing Mask, somewhat similar to the product that I've just talked about, the one from Iunik. Very beautiful texture, feels very cocooning on the skin. I could get away with using this both in my day and my evening routine. I did predominantly use this in the winter, and in wintertime I do not joke with keeping my skin very moisturized. Fabulous. I loved it so much that before this ended I bought 2 backups, and I feel like this is my 2nd tube if I'm not wrong. Fabulous little thing. I did do an in-depth review of that in my Masking Club series as well. It will be linked down below. I then have the Pukan Yule Calming Deep Moisture Toner. If you've met a good hydrating toner from K-Beauty, you have met all of them. Yeah, it was hydrating. It did the job. What more can I say? One of the stars of the show of my Masking Club series. This is the Skin Food Rice Mask Wash Off. I loved this. I loved this. I loved it so much. I repurchased it even before it emptied. I love how the skin looked really perky anytime I used this. I particularly loved using it in my morning routine. I love masking in the morning. This is fabulous. Once again, in my masking club series, the video will be down below. This was another star of that series. This is the Celimax Noni clay mask. It was fabulous. This is exactly how I like my clay masks. Don't dry up my skin, have antioxidants, be a good price, be a big size. It really did the job. I really liked it. I would repurchase that, but because I like my clay in its raw form, I'm not running to repurchase this. But if I was going on a 90-day cruise, I would buy this for my cruise. Loved this. Let's end this video with my favorite skincare jam, and that is independent skincare brands. I've got 3 products from Belano Skin Botanic. I have got the Clay Melt, one of my favorite cleansing balms. I always have one in my backup stash. Beautiful stuff, does the job, has clay in it, so you get this lovely mild exfoliation. Fabulous product. I am constantly recommending it and buying it. I then got the Oli Cleanser. This was an oil cleanser. If you've met one oil cleanser or balm cleanser, you've met most of them. They're really about experience and personal preference. But my only problem with this is that it came in a dropper bottle, and that drove me crazy. I felt like I could never get enough product out for my needs. And for that reason, I wouldn't buy it again. I didn't like the delivery system at all. I then have the Intensive Elixir. This was nice. It was not a bad oil, not something I'm running to repurchase again. It didn't wow me, but it was not a bad oil. I really like the fact that it had...
Oh, am I going to make a mistake? 1 minute?
No, I'm not going to make a mistake. Yes, this has rosemary leaf extract, and that is an ingredient that my skin likes. And that's the only thing that quite stood out to me with this oil. It didn't feel heavy on the skin, and it was pleasant to use. Another OG, this is a purifying face toner from Nankin, one of the best toners I've ever met in my little skincare life. I have lost count how many bottles I've bought. I constantly have backups in my collection of that toner. Absolutely fabulous. Very hydrating, very moisturizing, yet it picks up the oils on the skin. I just don't know how they did it. It's a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous toner. I've got 2 items from Disciple. I've got the Go-To Balm. Not a bad balm. It's the only balm in the Disciple range. It didn't stand out to me, but I really like the fact that they based it on mango seed butter. Usually quite a lot of balms out here are based on shea butter. This has mango seed butter. Next up is the Downtime Overnight Mask. Didn't do much for me. I expected a lot from this product. It has a retinol derivative in it, so every time I used it, I wanted to wake up with fabulous skin. Was I asking for too much? I don't know. With saying that, I have done a deep dive into Disciple as a brand. I will make sure to have that linked down below when it's up. I don't know if it will be up before this or after this. I'll leave something in a pinned comment. I then have 2 bits from Akoma Skincare. I've got Manoi oil and I've got mango butter. I do like my DIY skincare. I like to make my own body butters. This is a fantastic brand if you want to do that for yourself. My hair also benefits from thick, rich butters such as these. Mango butter to me is the elevated version of shea butter. It just feels a little bit more creamier, glides a little bit more on the skin. As for this Manoi oil, it is coconut oil that has the Manoi in it. So it's just coconut oil with that nice scent. I just bought it to try. Nothing bad. I would actually repurchase that Manoi oil again. It was really nice with quite a few of my floral scents in my collection. I enjoyed that. Last but not least, we are going to end with Authentic House. I have got the Way of Tea Cleansing Cream. Love. This is my star product from the brand. This is classic IJ skincare. I am a cleansing cream girly. I like it also when I can use a product in a multitasking way, and it has been created to do just that. You can use this as a mask as well, and it's the predominant way I use this. Absolutely fabulous, made me happy in so many of my morning routines. I have repurchased this and I see myself constantly repurchasing it. My only qualm is I wish it was bigger and in a tube, but I really like this and I definitely recommend it. Next up, I have the Think Again facial serum. This is a vitamin C serum from Authentic House. Beautiful thing. I'm not worried about vitamin C because as an ingredient I'm quite sensitive to it. I break out to it. Thankfully I did not break out to this, but for me it was how juicy and emollient this thing was. Like, this is winter skincare right here. If I didn't have so many products go through right now, so many other hydrating moisturizing products, I would repurchase this in a heartbeat. So emollient, so juicy on the skin. Loved that. I then have 2 slips which come with the bars of soap from Authentic House. They package their soaps in such a simple way because sustainability is important to them, and I actually quite like that. Very cute. I had the sweet fennel and the geranium pink clay. Both of them were cute. Nothing much to talk about there. It is soap after all. And that's that, my darlings. As per usual, I will make sure to fill up the description box with everything that I have talked about in this video. I want to wish you a happy new year one more time. Happy new year. I want to thank you so much for being here with me. My name is Ijeoma and I'll see you soon.